I heard WorldCorp will own every company in this city before the end of the year. I wonder what impact that will have on the prices.
Does this color make me look fat?
Trescon, you did it! We started receiving the transmissions as soon as the box went online. Here's 500 credits for a job well done. I hope it's enough for now. Please try to keep the casualties low in the future, though. You were pretty violent back there. Evil Invasion has been skimming through Scara's data, but we haven't managed to decrypt it all yet.
Was there anything useful in there?
Yeah, I already decrypted some of King's personal files, straight from the hard drive of his own workstation. Apparently his researchers discovered something important in a few files they stole from the archives of the old DXI project. The archaeologists participating in the DXI excavation found some mention of a relic called the Fire Staff, the Admin Staff. The archaeologists believe this to be an artifact which held complete admin power over the old DXI city.
Alright, but what about Deus? You found no more clues.
Yeah, whenever the Fire Staff is mentioned in Scara's files, so is Deus Diablo. Apparently, in addition to the admin's powers, the Fire Staff can also act as a compass, allowing the wielder to locate other people resonating with the same sort of power.
So you mean the wielder of the Fire Staff can use it to locate other administrators?
Yes, or at least Scara thinks it can. If we get that staff, we can use it to track down Deus Diablo.
But if Scara's the one who kidnapped DD, then why would he be looking for the Fire Staff?
My bet is that Scara is covering his bases. He knows that the Fire Staff would allow us to locate Deus Diablo. By taking the Fire Staff for himself, he's making sure that there's no way for Deus to be found. If you find that staff, maybe we'll finally solve his disappearance, and more importantly, we can't let Scara get his hands on the staff. Our archaeologists believe DXI to be an old version of Forum City, on which our current systems are based. The Fire Staff might override even the power of Despot. Imagine what might happen to this place if Scara achieved that kind of power.
Yes, it certainly wouldn't be a pretty sight. Okay, I'll go and get this Fire Staff. Tell me where to start looking.
I'm afraid it's not quite as simple as that. See, the basic workings of Forum City are pretty much all controlled from a large server complex hidden near the Temple of the Goat Cult. Here's the key to the main entrance. There's an old part of this facility which we thought to be completely without importance, until recently.
But
Skara proved us wrong, unintentionally. As a part of his persistent attempts to obtain Despot's admin password, he created an AI for the specific purpose of entering the server complex and downloading the password to his servers. Of course, it wasn't that easy. We're not all total idiots after all. Something went wrong during the attack. As soon as Skara's AI, called Shadow Code, encountered our security systems, there was a clash of some kind that caused massive damage to the AI. But before it was completely destroyed, Shadow Code made it into the systems of the old complex, and there it managed to hide from our systems. Furthermore, Shadow Code's logical systems were so messed up from the battle that it's effectively out of its mind. The old server complex is still connected to the earlier links and many of the original foundations of the city, including the link to the DXI excavations. Shadow Code has blocked our access to these systems.
so Shadow Code's presence is preventing me from entering DXI, and I need to get rid of him first.
Precisely. A mandatory side mission, if you will. We will need to venture into the Goat City and proceed into the old part of the server complex, where you must capture Shadow Code. Then you must upload him to your mind.
What? Have you ever seen Johnny Mnemonic? Remember what happened to the guy when he started putting too much stuff in his own brain?
Oh yes, he lost his childhood memories and almost died.
You're not helping.
Sorry.
We know it's risky, but it's the only way. Shadow Code contains much too much information to fit onto any sort of media available to us. You can forget about the 5 gigabytes of a DVD. The AI takes up several terabytes of memory. The trick is to find an isolated computer which isn't part of the internet system. If you upload the AI to this computer before you lose your mind, you'll be trapped in there. You don't have to worry about file size. Even the isolated computers in that complex have almost unlimited storage capacity.
Let me get this straight. I go to the complex, find the AI, download it into my brain, find an isolated computer, and upload the AI to that, before I lose my wits.
I'm afraid it might not be quite that easy.
Easy? You said easy.
While you're shutting off the servers, Shadow Code will have full control of the systems of the old complex. And chances are, the AI will be doing everything in his power to stop you from downloading him. The plan is to shut off the servers, one by one, until he's trapped in the last one, and then download him from there.
Okay. I don't suppose there's an easier way to do this?
Well,
No.
no. Not really, no.
Better get to it then. Where do I find the Goat City?
We don't know. They've camouflaged the entrance rather well. We've been trying to find it, but ever since they started building their city in that part of Forum City, it's like it's disappeared. We think they may have moved that section into a separate domain. You'll need to find out how to enter the city on your own.
And how will I do that?
Talk to the llamas. They may know something. Or maybe contacting them will at least cause the goats to contact you.
Yeah, or attack you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, there's another thing you should know. Evil also managed to decrypt some files containing a large amount of personal information about you.
Me, you say?
Apparently King has been supplying a man named Zero Presence with a lot of info on you. Your past, your habits, your preferred weaponry, and especially your recent activities.
Zero Presence. Ever heard of him?
I'm afraid not. We don't know why he has to know so much about you, so keep on your toes.
I did find a couple of pictures in Skara's files that seem to relate to the Zero Presence. Actually, here, I'll upload them to your data vault.
Wonderful. Well, I'll get back to you unless somebody frags me first. Have a good day, gentlemen.
I know this mission sounds impossible, but I'll make sure you get a substantial reward for doing this, besides the obvious benefits of stopping King's mad plans.
I did it. The virus is uploaded. Black Ice is probably gone by now.
Good. And that guy, did he see you?
He seemed to be a hologram. He saw me, but there was nothing he could do to stop me.
Should have known that lazy bum would have found a way to carry out his work without having to leave his apartment. Here's a small reward for your troubles. I got it from Jonas, but I think you deserve it more.
Anytime.
Cashew tells me you perform pretty well.
I thought you were watching TV.
Break time is over. I'm needed here.
To handle the firewalls?
The firewalls are good for a lot of things, but independent thought isn't one of them. They must be kept on a short leash.
How's it look out there?
There's a lot of tension. Several gangs are vying for control of our more scarcely patrolled districts, but thankfully they aren't very well organised. It's only a matter of time before Skara or DxO make their move. Without Deus' help, there's not much we could do to stop a force like World Cup from taking over if they try.
That seems unlikely, considering I pretty much decimated his entire security force.
So I heard. Evil gave me all the gory details. Cashew isn't very impressed, but I think you sent a nice clear message to Skara tonight. We're outnumbered against World Cup's resources, so we have to rely on the talents of particularly experienced agents. Hopefully Skara will think twice about moving against us now.
You and Cashew don't really see eye to eye on the point of collateral, do you?
He was that hard on you? Well, I think you did a terrific job, so how about I hand you some assault gun clips and a lamb as a little bonus? Just don't tell KK about it.
Thanks, Faz.
Skara will think twice about moving against us now, that's for sure.
Ugh, I despise this clumsily programmed PM system. Ah well. First plan, you should swing by my office. I have something for you. And please make it quick, I'm a busy man.
I'm very busy right now, but I left an augmentation for you in the container. Same code as last time, 160486. Knock yourself out.
Hi.
Ah, Jackson. Do you want to look over my merchandise again?
Yeah. What have you got?
Because you brought me that disc, I'll give you the upgrades for 1,000 apiece and a canister with environmental resistance and aqualung for 1,500.
I'll take both upgrades.
Here you are. 2,000 credits, please.
Here.
Anything else you want?
Let me have the AUG.
Wise choice. That's 1,000 creds.
Right.
Here you are. Anything else you want?
Not interested.
Ah, Okjak-san. Do you want to look over my merchandise again?
Yeah. What have you got?
Because you brought me that disc.
Not interested.